Gold H4 time frame finally price breakout this sideways range, and after breakout 2530 is our first big horizontal support level. So last week video 2474 was our first big support, now is 2530. So as long as price trading above this level, you can say gold is bullish. So after breakout retest possible, same like here, 3 retest, then after breakout 2 retest. So after retest, how high it will go, hard to know for intraday because price is trading at all time high. So all the buyers who take profit or seller sale, market participant have no clear answer because there is no major resistance. We only have support. And after these static support level, we have two trend line. So this new trend line and static horizontal support, first level to watch if price come down this week. So for intraday scalper on H4, you have static support level and trend line, a clear technical setup because constantly price making higher high with higher low. On this Friday closing, all time frame except daily, RSI was highly overbought. So that price area is intraday overbought, but our 2530 gold is bullish until we get Fed FOMC speech this week. Same trend line and support level from H4 time frame are clearly visible on daily time frame. Two trend line and big two static support level. And if you see this breakout and people saying rate cut is priced in because of FOMC blackout before official decision this week, still no clarity from FOMC member what will be first rate cut size, 25 or 50. This is the main reason intraday gold going up or down. If leak come, same like last week when it break out the range, for clarity either 50, that's mean it will go more up, or 25, that's mean it can return back to 25.30. Then big chance Monday we get another leak from Wall Street Journal or Financial Times. But right now there is 50-50 chance, and if it continue till FOMC decision, then big action intraday possible. For retracement, you have clear support level, but price keep going up, breakout more. Then only weekly time frame, possible resistance zone. That means 60% projection for possible wave Y, or you can say possible 135 impulsive wave. Our nearest resistance is near 2560 area because this high is different in every broker, but level come near 2560. And this weekly candlestick, this is before FOMC, and where candlestick will close, because number one question right now is everyone believe and no doubt all rate cut is priced in, majority of rate cut, but you can see not even this week rate cut decision, 100% possibility on either 50 or 25, that is not totally priced in. So before you say buy the rumor, sell the news, that will trigger trend reversal or profit taking. First there will be rate decision. If clarity does not come Monday during London Open timing, then there will be big intraday action. Second, there will be FOMC speech which they call forward guidance, last FOMC before election. And don't worry, whatever Fed say this week, there will be big change in their tone immediately after election. And third, summary of economic projection. So how low interest rate will go, they will return back to zero, and how much they will cut after election 2025. There will be more than one cut this year, which they forecast in July and June FOMC meeting, or only one cut. So combined effect of the three monetary policy tools this week will decide where candlestick will close, above 2600 or back near 2500. But majority of crowd only care about rate cut. And once we have official rate cut decision, your trend will be over, started 2 years ago. Only question after rate cut will be when will be last cut? Back to zero, same like last time, or when will QT end and their QE begin? So Europe have begun talking about their monetary policy stimulus, trillion on spending. So all the crowd is busy about their rate cut decision. Nobody asking what will happen to their QT and when QE will start again. Three can be dovish or hawkish, but be careful. Combined effect of three decision will decide where weekly candlestick will close, 2600 or 2500. If you see BRICS narrative, then Russia have increased their daily gold buying, RBI is still buying, but number two consumer market, they have limited time before official rate cut decision to FOMO buy physical gold. But Fed rate cut and Indian festival both start at the same time. And once it start, number two consumer market will not be buying gold before October. And number one consumer market, China, they are already in big deflation, same like Japan. Their central bank watching from sidelines since May. They are not buying. But look like there is a strong relationship between US government spending and China gold buying. US government spending and China gold buying both begin at the same time. When US government spending decreasing, going toward negative, China stop buying. So 2474 big static horizontal support level, same like last week. As long as price trading over this area, gold bullish. If small profit taking come after rate cut, same like December 2022 FOMC meeting, not a big deal. But in all recent FOMC meeting, Fed say something about labor market, but at the same time do nothing. Let's see this week what they say about labor market. Jackson Hole speech was the recent example, ignoring second inflation wave. Core PCE is already sideways, we all know. CPI breakout to downside, and short-term inflation expectation are down, but long-term inflation expectation show big uptick last week. So you can say second inflation wave increasing every week. Dollar down, stocks near all-time high, yield going down, or in short, if you say fine condition index, they must be in easing mode. And as long as this thing happening, there is high risk of second inflation wave. If Fed blindly ignore in their new speech second inflation wave risk, then gold will stay about 2474. Or if profit taking trigger, which everyone expecting, then for trend reversal, wait for possible head and shoulder chart pattern and neckline near 2474. Because this pump is totally organized by Wall Street Journal and Financial Times. If clarity come Monday, then price can return back to 2530. And be careful, FOMC speech, their rate decision, and summary of economic projection. Combined effect of three will decide where closing will come this week, 2600 or below 2500. Cold H1 time frame, you ignore all the big news this week or not, or blindly trade technical, but all the big player will be buying or selling something after FOMC decision. On big news, expect minimum $50 action. If you think there are only $10 action and big bank do nothing on historical first rate cut decision, but their trading on big FOMC decision will surely kill all the retail trader who scalp on H1 or lower time frame, who cannot survive more than $50 price action. And 2530 is your only static support level. Above this area, there is no clear resistance because of all-time high.